Howdy folks, Stock here with Last Best Tool, and got kind of an odd one here. This is the Milwaukee, what they call the multi-tool. It is the 48222145. And what it is kind of a 4-in-1 tool in a pen size. Well, actually it's bigger than a pen. I've got other pen tools here, you know, like this Stanley here. Here's a Mega Pro. Here's an Ace Hardware. These are all kinds of, pen sized. Here's an old Craftsman, here's a Hotu, here's a Klein, here's a Husky. I love the form factor of these things, but this one seemed a little bit odd. Well, which is why I had to get it. It was like 12 bucks and change. So what we've got is a plastic housing, and they call this thing the multi-pick tool, and I'll show you why. So on this end, which has no cap or anything over it, there is a 0-sized Phillips and a 1/8 inch slotted there for what that's worth. It does use a ball detent here in this plastic housing, but this is the interesting side. So if I pop this cap off with considerable effort, which by the way, look at the size of that cap, say compared to this cap off of, one of the little pen-sized ones like the Mega Pro. I mean, it's huge. It's like a great big fat Sharpie marker. But this is the end that interested me. This is what they call the pick side. On the opposite end, and they of course have to have this threaded in because the pick includes a hook, and the hook you would pull, and if you pulled and it wasn't threaded, you just pull the head out of the handle. But anyway, so they've got what they're calling a spudger on the other side. It is a spudger, I guess. I mean, that's something you use for like pressing down screens and working. I use them, like when I'm working on iPhones and stuff like that, pressing, kind of smashing stuff, squishing stuff, especially in corners. But that's not what interested me. This did. This is what that pick looks like. And some hand lotion, huh? No, then you guys would complain about that too. There's beautiful manicure. Anyway, you wouldn't believe the number of comments I get about fingernails. But anyway, look at this guy right here. That's what interested me. Little bit of the ability maybe to cut into something. I'm not sure. But it is a very small kind of a pick hook. I don't know much about pick, I guess. Maybe a couple of hooks, slicer. That's what interested me about this. So that's where it's going to live, primarily like that. And what's interesting is on the Milwaukee site at the moment there are exactly 2 reviews, one good, one bad. One saying this is an amazing looking design, great, I'm glad, people will be happy with it. The other person said I actually used it and it snapped off. We'll see, but then Milwaukee does offer what they call a lifetime warranty on this thing, so there you go. Anyway, I picked this guy up at a Home Depot. I have seen it for a while, but it was one of those things like, yeah, okay, interesting. I was looking for other stuff, but finally I thought, somebody's got to get a hold of one of these and see what it does. So it will do whatever that does. Great for working with wire harnesses, apparently manipulating wire into traps. I don't know what else. I'm interested in it as a pick option because, as you know, in this channel I really like picks, different kinds of picks, etc. Compare it to my favorite Snap-on. In size, this is what you're working with. You can see as I rotate that. So I think this might have some actual fun value there, trying to figure things out. It is completely different than a lot of these others. I don't know how great that is going to be. I'd rather have different sizes. But for some reason, there is some, I don't know if it's in the IT world, telecom, something, but this is designed specifically for that, but oddly I couldn't figure out exactly what this was designed for. I mean, there does seem to be some particular use that this is perfect for. I'm not sure what it is. I can see some uses for all of these individual pieces. It is clunky, cumbersome, having to switch things around, having to put that cap on and off, especially given the amount of force that cap takes. I mean, and to pull it off, stay away, man. There's a lot of chance you're going to get, stuck by that thing trying to pop it off and it flies forward. But anyway, there it is. For what it's worth, if you have experience with this tool, let me know. But if you've ever seen it and were more curious, maybe this helps. I don't know. But I do like that they are exploring, maybe some unique tool designs. So here we have the Milwaukee multi-tool 48, 22, 21, 45, 4-in-1 multi-pick tool. And with that, Doc out.